because the music we are playing for you is up-tempo. You can nod your head if you can't dance, but if you can dance, why not try? Let's jiggy with it. And of course, now let's find out what's happening on our roads. Remember that today is Friday, the 24th. And I said that Friday, the 24th, is a day of many things. And one of it's a World Matumbo Day. The World Tripe Day is today. Now, if you're going to eat some matumbo, or it's also World Champagne Day, if you're going to drink a bit of bubbly champagne wherever you're going, it's good to know how the roads look like out there. And now, let me check how your roads look like, and especially in the city of Nairobi. There's a lot of traffic in many areas, and let me start with Ngong Road. Ngong Road, of course, it's picking up. There's a lot of traffic outbound, but it's moving past Woodley Estate and Jamhuri. There's a bit of movement there until Junction Mall. But Gitanga Road from Junction Mall is approaching Junction Mall is jam-packed all the way. That's James Gishuru Road towards ABC Place, Waiyaki Way. And if you move from ABC into Westlands, there's a bit of traffic building on the Westlands CBD. There's a lot of traffic on Westlands area there, especially in Parklands, around Peesah Hospital, National Museum of Kenya, and of course, when you're going to Nairobi Training Institute. Limuru Road around City Park is jam-packed. But if you move forward towards Gigiri, there's a bit of, it's flowing really well. And until you passed Girigiri and towards Ruaka, where there's a bit of traffic. Survey of Kenya Thika Super Highway, it's from Survey of Kenya, KCA, moving up to Garden City Mall is jam-packed. The other segment of the road is clear, apart from if you are going into the CBD near Nairobi Technical Institute toward the Globe Roundabout, there is jam-packed. Jogoo Road, of course, Jogoo Road is totally from Makongeni, Mbotela, all the way to Manyanja Road. There are segments which had a lot of traffic, especially before you turn to Buruburu there. But the rest of the road is clear. If you go to Mama Lucy Hospital around there, the road is clear. But when you go towards Kangundo Road, there are some spots which have a lot of traffic. Then Outer Ring Road to Kariobangi North, the whole of that section is jam-packed from Thika Superhighway. So if you're traveling on that segment, please take care because it's much jam-packed. Cabanas bus stop up there towards the exit to Isle and Grand Hotel near airport. There's a lot of traffic there around that interchange of Cabanas going towards Syokimau, but towards Imaradaima it's moving, but there's a bit of traffic. Southfield Mall inside there, the segments there are a bit of traffic in that area as well. So if you're traveling, make sure that you know what's happening on our roads, and you do not find yourself in jam-packed situation, because some areas have really been packed up, but in some areas in some roads are very clear, but most of our roads have a lot of traffic. So now, ladies and gentlemen, having talked about traffic, and I know you're heading somewhere, the good Apostle Nganga, Pastor Nganga, took a name at women last weekend in church, saying that women are demanding too much in bedroom. You know what I like about Bishop Nganga, or pastor, or apostle, or commander, the word you like, whatever you call him, is that he says it the way it comes. And remember this week, he said that women are demanding too much in bedroom. And that's not the only thing he said. He also said that women need to lower their standards. If you reach 30 or 35 and 40, you do not expect to get the best man you wanted. Lower your standards. Now, I don't know what parameters the good bishop was using, but the good bishop is saying, ukifika 35, or when you hit 30, you do not expect to be asking for too much as a woman. And my question was, what parameters was the good bishop using? And also, in which bedrooms has he seen women asking for too much performance in bedrooms? Because it is interesting that the preachers in our country today have gone ballistic and saying things which cannot be said in the altar. But Bishop Nganga is who? He says it in the altar. He said, ukifikisha 35 and you're a woman, lower your standards. The only way, and I disagree with the good bishop, is that when a woman reaches 35, probably she was building herself. She's financially more stable. She was going for better education. So education might be better. Now, if you have to lower your standard, is that probably you are not engaging in proper education in that time and frame. You are not earning more money in that time and space. And you are also not bettering yourself in either wealth creation or academic or social status. Now, that's when I would tell you, if you are a woman and you're over 35 and in those facets you've not improved whatsoever, then maybe you should lower your standards. But if you have done what I've said, then the good bishop has just said the wrong thing there, because women at 35 should not lower their standards, but you should lower your standards even if you're a man and you're not bettering yourself. I think that's what it should be, because at 35 you can achieve so many things. Now, there's a couple of listeners out there who are listening to us. Tom Nyalo, I see you. You're saying, hapo ni kweli kabisa. Tom Nyalo, asante sana, my brother. Keep listening to Spice, and we give you only cool vibes every situation. Jackie Sony, you're laughing at that comment. Thank you, Jackie. And of course, there's Athanias Mugundu, Elkias, Elias Tumbo, and Ogembo Frederick. I see you guys. Thanks for tuning in every single day. SpiceFM is a show, and of course DJ Cham giving you the best hits you'll never listen to anywhere else apart